A huge metropolis, a booming economy, and vast quantities of garbage churned out every day. That's the dilemma facing Indonesia's capital, Jakarta. But now the country, with over 100 million people under the age of 25, is looking to its youth for an answer. Can they shape a greener society? The problem: an environmental nightmare. 6,000 tons of garbage generated every day by one of the world's biggest megacities, Indonesia's capital, Jakarta. And no effective system to dispose of it all. The waste gathers in the rivers, chokes waterways, then floats into the sea where it kills nearby coral reefs, threatens fisheries, and damages the economy.
The water situation in Jakarta is really sad.
19-year-old Claudia Van Nasution, also known as Odi, is a journalism student at the University of Indonesia and an environmental activist. Just one young person of thousands working to make the environment a priority in Indonesia.
We have to work on changing our mindset. If teenagers get to know the issues, then we can keep the commitment to the environment going in the future.
And there's an enormous youth population here to appeal to. More than 100 million Indonesians are under the age of 25. But how to reach them? Odi believes the key to bringing about change is by using the tools of their own generation, social media. Indonesians are rated among the most active users of Twitter and Facebook in the world, and blogging is exploding here. Odi herself blogs in the country's largest online news portal, detik.com. Odi also spreads her message through the mainstream media, co-hosting a weekly television program, Bumiku Satu, My Earth is One, which is broadcast nationally. This week's episode features both the last remaining protected wetlands in the capital and the environmental conditions at a squatter settlement. But Odi knows that inspiration comes not only from the newest technologies, but from traditions and from old-fashioned hard work. And so she features in her media reports this man, native Jakartan, Babe Eden, an expert in martial arts and an eco-warrior. Babe Eden nurtures 40 hectares of land just on the edge of the city.
Babe Eden is number one. He doesn't have any formal training or education, but he's made a real difference to the environment.
Nature is the heritage of our grandchildren.
Odi's videos show how Babe Eden's urban forest is unique, an oasis for different traditional plants like bamboo that help filter toxins from the water while forming natural barriers against flooding.
Respect for the environment isn't about rules and regulations. It's about connecting with your culture.
It's also a question, experts say, of making Indonesia's youth aware of all they have at stake.
The youth looks to the future. They want to know, where is my place? Will the future be bright?
Professor Emil Salim served as the country's Minister of the Environment and now advises Indonesia's president on these issues.
How can we get more from the sea without destroying the content of the sea? How to get more from soil, from forest, without destroying the forest? The key answer is brain power, science and technology.
And Odi and many other young Indonesians are providing that brain power through their work in media and through a project called Teens Go Green. Sparked by the United Nations 1992 Earth Summit, Teens Go Green draws students from 80 different schools across Indonesia. Its mission, to hone their knowledge and love of the environment through field trips and study programs.
Give the youth a vision of a world that is still sustainable, that when the leaders will fade away, the youth, when they come up, will still see a bright future.
Ensuring that bright future for Indonesia, the fourth largest country in the world, is an enormous task. But young people like Odi have made a bold start, and they believe the tide can be turned.